You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Days of Our Lives fans. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your early edition spoilers from Monday, May 13th, all the way through Friday, May 17th. We've got this baby spoiler storyline moving forward as we head into the last full week of May sweeps. We've got Clyde stuff going on. We've got this wedding coming. There's inheritance drama. There is so much to talk about. If you haven't, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our day's updates. And as we always do with the early editions, we talk about what's happening the rest of this week, just to give you some context for what's coming next week. And with that in mind, we begin on Wednesday, May 8th, when Eric is busy working on a story with Nicole at The Spectator, and talk turns to Sloan. And I wonder if he's going to fill her in on the financial issues, on the Leo blackmail, all that stuff. And I'm very interested to see how that goes. Meanwhile, Johnny tells his dad, EJ, about the serious concerns around Chanel's pregnancy and her exposure to the radiation. And I wonder if this may reinvigorate EJ's push to get Paulina kicked out of office, because that's his grandchild that she put at risk. Now, she didn't intend to, but she did. I just don't think EJ is going to handle it very well. We've got some teenage action. Sophia wants to go to the prom with Tate Black, and she tells Holly all about it. She's been telling Holly for a while that she's crushing on him, but this new kid, Aaron, really wants to go to the prom with Sophia. And of course, Holly can't go with Tate. Her parents won't allow it. I'm fully expecting Holly and Aaron may go together, and Sophia and Tate, and then they ditch their dates and leave. Something like that. We'll find out. Ava and Harris leaf through Clyde's black book that Gil was keeping of drug contacts, and they find something absolutely stunning. That takes us to Thursday, May 9th, when Xander accuses Stefan of setting him up for Harris's shooting, which he absolutely did do. The same day, Stefan talks to Ava and Harris about taking down Clyde Weston once and for all. I mean, realistically, even though Clyde is on the outside running around loose, I'm sure he still has enough influence in the prison system to have Gabi Hernandez hurt again. And of course, we are building up to the debut of recast Gabi Hernandez, played by Cherie Jimenez, and I've heard she is showing up in June. So we're a few weeks ahead of that, but they're laying the groundwork because they have to take care of her murder charges to get her out of prison. I do wonder if we're going to see new Gabi with Stefan going out to Statesville to visit her there, or if we're going to get our glimpse of new Gabi perhaps on the day she is released from Statesville. Either way, orange is the new black, so I'm excited to see her either in, not that they really wear orange at Statesville, they wear that denim, that cool denim. Maggie is completely stunned when her friends come to tell her the ugly, ugly truth about Konstantin Milionis. Konstantin's feeling really good about this wedding because he thinks John Black stole the prenup and gave it to him, and he promptly burned it. But John put a dummy copy of the document in the safe, and then he pretended to be brainwashed. It looks like Marlena has broken through this whole pawn thing, so that card that Konstantin is holding that he thinks is his trump card might as well be made of toilet paper, because that's about how valuable it is. So Konstantin had that threatening chat with Teresa, and now he is going to try and get Sarah Horton on his side. Maggie is enraged, but she is not going to break off her engagement with Konstantin. She has got more malicious and vengeful plans than that, and I am so excited to see it. Then Friday, May 10th, we have got Tate having a Mother's Day brunch with Teresa at the bistro. Guess who shows up? EJ, Nicole, and Holly. And I'm sure that's going to be awkward because the kids want to make eyes at each other and the parents are watching. They don't want them around one another. Eric has a very special gift for Sloan for Mother's Day, but she knows she's not going to be a mom much longer. So this is not only going to be her first Mother's Day, but her last one, and a very stressful one at that. Chanel and Johnny have a very serious talk about whether they should roll the dice or terminate the pregnancy. And she said the other day that even if their child is going to have some kind of birth defect or developmental delay, she still thinks they should go through the pregnancy. And Johnny agreed at the time, but now he's had this talk with his dad where EJ really encouraged him not to go through with the pregnancy and said, really, really think about these things. And, you know, Days of Our Lives has no problem with abortion storylines. They've shown us that in the past. So I would not be surprised if they decide to terminate. We'll see how it goes. Paulina is very upset about the whole Chanel situation when she runs into Julie and talks it through with her. Meanwhile, Chad and Thomas go to see Abigail's grave on Mother's Day. And of course, Mother's Day is coming this Sunday, May 12th. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. That takes us to the week of May 13th through 17th on Days of Our Lives. Constantine's scheme is falling apart, and I cannot wait for it. All right, on Monday, May 13th, Sloan Peterson and EJ DiMera address some facts about Jude Brady. It seems like at this point, he may have gotten those DNA test results back because we saw in the promo for the week we're in now that he's demanding them, and he did what I suggested he should do, where he has DNA from everybody involved. He has Eric's toothbrush, he's got a cheek swab from the baby, and he has his own DNA. So he's going to get those results. I still wonder if he's going to open the safe and look at the other ones because he has the real ones that should say Eric is the dad because Sloan shredded the fake ones, even though she thinks she didn't. She doesn't know that she got it wrong. So that's why they're running this other test. Not that EJ would trust that test. Of course, he would want to have it redone. And Kristen grills Ava about Gil's death and also Lee's death. 2 deaths in the same apartment in a short period of time. Tuesday, May 14th, Teresa tells Alex that they should get back together. That was the point of the jealousy plan, but he's really enjoying being in bed with Kristen. And Marlena questions Brady about whether he still has feelings for Kristen, which he insists he does not. Wednesday, May 15th, Chad is surprised when he comes across Abigail's diary. Is he going to read Abigail's journal? I bet he will. And Rafe tells EJ DiMera, detective, chief top cop of Salem, talking to the DA, who he thinks actually killed Lee Shin, and he doesn't think it was his sister Gabi. Thursday, May 16th, Jada tells Steve and Kayla that she's got a pile of new evidence against Clyde Weston. They have enough trying to put the guy in the electric chair, so I don't know why they need new evidence. And Xander sends Sarah on a little scavenger hunt. I don't know if this is for Mother's Day something or if there's maybe an engagement ring at the end of it. I want them married so badly. I'm a big Zara shipper. Friday, May 17th, Stefan cannot convince his difficult brother EJ to reopen Lee's murder case, so he goes around the DA directly to the mayor asking Paulina for help. And if Stefan has realized that EJ is trying to replace her as mayor, then that might be a very interesting conversation. And Nicole tries to get along better with Holly because they had a big fight on Mother's Day, possibly about Tate Black. Those are all of our early edition spoilers. Come back soon for your full roster of weekly spoilers. Check in every day. We're here talking Days of Our Lives 7 days a week. Subscribe if you haven't. Share your comments. And as always, I'm your host, Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.